Oh my God. Uh, that red card's gonna cause this, man. Got to. I got to. We gotta get these. We gotta get these. Oh my God. No way. Oh, oh my God. What a save. Hey, oh my God. My God. Oh my God. I thought that was it. Hey, we're pushing into like top three. $275K? What the fuck? Wow. Wow, bruh. You got players of money. Bro, that attack is crazy, bro. And the defense. You gotta be kidding me. And you got Cruz on the bench and Kamavinga. Oh my god. Bro, the Jets team is just too stacked. big right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Come on, Shimmer. Oh, bro, I thought I was gonna be on goal. Come on, boys. Oh, that was a bad header. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. What a save. I'm not doing nothing against this team, bro. Oh, no. No. Oh no. Bellingham with a brace. We need to score right here. We have to score. Okay. Be patient. Be patient. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Let's go. Let's go. Please. Let's go. Oh my god. Great builder. Great setter, bro, from my boy Ross. I thought he was on pass to Bird. sub. We got a sub. What happened? Oh no, get back, get back. Get back. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Get the defense. Oh, pass me. Pass me. Come on, boys. Come on, see we get one more goal. Oh my god. What was that? Why did he do that? Oh wait. Was it dirty? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh my god. Come on, boys, come on. Oh my god. No. Oh, what a game. Now we gotta go to get to their home, to the Marriott. Oh, you did good out there too, bro. Bellingham, bro. Oh wow. When they're playing, we need to win for the league and for the morale. Oh, they're playing 5 back. No, we got this. Oh no. Oh, on, boys. Oh no, what are we doing with the possession? Oh my god. Oh my god, Kevin. Let's go. Come on, let's get one more before half. That is what's good. Oh, come on, boys. No. Oh no. No. Oh no. Bro. I can't believe it, bro. We would have been like fourth or third, bro. Oh my god. Come on, boys. Let's go to the final. Let's go to the final. Oh my god. Here we go. Press this game sometime. Oh, we crossed. Oh! God. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. That hurts. That hurts. It's so good. What was that? Where's the passion? Where's the fire? Right now I want to go to the final. Oh my god, no, come on, ref, please. Oh, thank you, ref, thank you. God really sent me for what a setup for my boy Vert. Oh my god, let's go. 90 minutes my boy. It's a long night. They got too many playmakers, bro. They got too many game changers. That's the ball. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, let's go. W outside. Oh my god. Ah, damn. Oh my god. Come on. Vamos. W outside. Oh my god, I keep having them. Oh no. Oh my god, W offsides. Oh my god. Offsides are coming in clutch. Pass in the middle. Dribble. The middle. You should have passed in the middle. Oh my god, W offsides. Patient. Tiki taka. Oh yes, cross. Pass. Oh my god. Patient. Oh my god, where's the patience? Press. Oh no. Oh my god, W sweep. Wait, what? Please, bro. Please. Please. Oh, no. You're done. You need to go. You set that pass of Nacho? Oh, my God, bro. The last game with Bellingham, crazy game, now it's Infinity. You got even defending, attacking, playmaking, like, come on, boys. Oh my God, we almost had a hat trick with that. Okay. Oh no! What are you doing? Oh my God, what a save. Oh, that was insane. Oh, that was insane. Let's go, let's go. Oh my God. That's it, right? You should let it go out. Who got it? Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, I do not like this. That's the ball. Oh my God. Bro, like this filler half, like we have not done nothing. We need to create something. Oh my God. Boys, just create something for patient. Why do you? Oh yes. Pass. Kevin, that's all you. What the? God. We need to create more games. Come on, guys, we need to go crazy. This is our half. We gotta leave it on the field. This is for the final. Come on, boys. Oh no, Kevin. What are you doing? Oh, I thought it was a red. Oh my God, thank you. Good save. Come on. What? Leave it, revert! Go for it! Get it! Shoot the ball! Oh, you got 20 goals. You're the main goal scorer. You give up? We need a goal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Rudy's about to get a hat trick. Oh my God, thank you. Up on me. What a block. Oh my God. It's Vert, coming. Oh my God. Barney, go back, Barney. No. Oh my God, great defense. Oh my God. That's probably gonna make a substitute. No. Okay. Who am I gonna? Oh nah. I'll make some critical changes right now. It's gonna be risky, but they're just too tired to continue for this. Ugh. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Pay for the shirt. Pay for the badge. Pay for the fans. Pay for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Patient. Let's everybody come on. Sorry, boss. Sorry, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh, wait. Oh no. Oh no, Vinny. Everybody go back. Oh my god, what's Vinny doing? W defense. We need to score. Come on, boys. We need to go around the 60th minute. Around here in the 60th minute. We take this to extra time. What's outside? What's that outside? Patient. Oh no. Corner. Oh my. Back, yeah. That's it. Pass. Why you shoot? Pass. 1-2. What was that? Press the passing lane. Oh no. Press. Yeah. Get already. Press. Oh my god, good. Good interception. Come on, Chris. Pass. Come on, set up Chris. We need Chris to score right here. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Mom, do they not want to go to the final? Like, we need this. Like, we did not just beat PSG to get to this. That's the end. Oh, man, we got nothing else to lose, man. We got nothing else to lose. Like, go big or home. Come on, guys. We were there. We were so close, but so far. But little mistakes like that hurt us. Come on, boys. Right there. Vert. Oh, Vert. Come on. That's a second good move. He had a bad angle on at the end of that. Alright. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. That was off for Squall. For Squall, they're creating something now. That's too little, too late. They're down 3. Offside. Counter attack. Come on, boys. Just leave it on the field. Good save. Good save. This loss is gonna hurt, man. They were knocking on the door right there for the time. They were right there. Our group was just, it's not Champions League level. That's it. So, what are you doing? You're just waiting. Nobody's in the box. Like, get a tackle. Bro, Nacho been crazy this game. Minutes at the ball. It's a long length. At least we can say we didn't get blown out by Madrid. So really, Nacho with a 7.2. I feel like people going crazy, bro. Oh. This group of guys right here, it surprised me. Why they got mad, but so, bro, what they mean, bro? Like, we're going against Madrid, like, concern. Yeah, no, he didn't do his best, but he held us down. And then Tim need to chill right here. I want to say we came disappointed. Just, I felt we could have done more. What a sinker. Come on, boys. Because A 42 diamond. Ooh, Dyansty. That's a go. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I don't think we're the Champions League. Oh my. Yes. Oh man. Oh, what a save. We're not doing nothing in the game. Come on, boys. No way. Ready to drop points. Wow. Wow, no. Nah. Have qualified top 6. Oh yeah, I was unhappy, bro. We disappointed out there. Just gotta hope Dortmund lose somehow. Dortmund's playing. Dortmund's gonna win that. Who's Bayern playing? Hoffenheim. Okay. Alright, so you go out there, score. We're at home. We do way better at home. See? Already doing better. Press it. Oh my God, dang. Where was this the past couple games? What a dumb penalty to give up. What a dumb penalty from Cobani. Ooh, what a save! Not gonna lie. What a save, though. Caused no penalty. Oh my god, what a throw. What the fuck? What a fucking throw. What the hell? Let's be honest, I might do this. Yeah, I might do this. Oh no. Oh no. What are we doing? I got this penalty. That's a penalty. No pen? You're lying. Oh, it's a free kick though. Right there. Wait. Oh, offside. Now we gotta. My boys. Let's go, come on. Cross. What is that? Oh, being the. That's a goal. Oh my god, the post. Oh my god, don't. Let me take the draw. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. That's the way to end the season. Last minute goal at home. Even though the one doesn't do nothing, we can say we've won our last game. What a game from the boys. What a season from everybody. What a season. What a season. Very happy about this squad. A little disappointed, but very happy. Yeah. No way, but Dortmund's on drop points. Oh my god. I'm gonna be in the Europa League with Bayern. It's getting relegated. Heidenheim, Darmstadt, Bochum. What a game. Yeah, we're in the Europa League. 72 million, say less. We can work with that. We can really work with that. Hoffman, hey, we're not leaving, bro. $50 million, 47. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually very good. Might go for it. I might go for it. Uh, Hoffman. I'll go for a goalkeeper. Oh my. Okay. I'm not going for him unless you save him. Michael. I'm getting saved, man. Either we go for him or Jorginho. Oh man. Oh, he pays for Leatherface for 5 million. He's 6'5". I like that he's tall. I'm gonna go for him. For 5.5. Love it. Um, I'm gonna send me some DMs on this. Oof. Nah, nah. Oh hell no. The thing is, what tactic am I gonna play on? I'm gonna play with this one. Got as far in the Champions League, or I'm gonna play with this one. I thought I could go for one more striker, consistent one at least. He's a winger. Play on top. Scored 16 goals. Oh shit! What league? In Spain. Oh, the second division though. What about this dude? Scored 4 goals. Let me compare them. Five eight, 5'9". This dude is cheaper, and I think he's better. Even though this dude even scored more. And I'm not striking him. He can play the advance forward really good. Very strong, very strong. I'm offer him a contract. So I was already 12 million. It's 28. A recommended job. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie. If we could get him, when does the contract end? We might go for him, bro. We got a good general manager though. Unless we put him on like the assistant coach. Chief of scout. What the hell? Nah, mango. Won't have enough of mango. Oh, who was that? Would be a good signing for us. Marcus Leandro for 23. Who is this? Yeah, I'll bring him in. If it's just a million, I'll bring him in. Defensive mid. Chelsea for 19. What would his potential be? Could improve a lot. I might do it for the 20 million. He's not playing much. Oof. 23 million? Hold up. What if I do this? For this. Oh, okay. Say less. 34. So we can still sign one more player for like around 10 million. All these are long listed, that's why. For 11 million? 56. So I gotta sell at least one player around like 10 million. Coffee. I really want coffee to stay though. If Kevin could go, I'll be happy with the. He ain't gonna get any better. Be no point in having him stuff. If we could get for like 13 million, would be a steal. First choice goalkeeper. Most definitely, bro. Oh, oh nah, 12 million. Oh nah. Oh nah. 12 million? That's the release clause? Oh my god. Bro, he better come in here and show out. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh no. How much did he want? We're gonna delay that for a little bit. Oh my. Oh nah. Nah. I felt like he was out for more. Damn, Hamburger's gonna have to wait for one more year. The Bundesliga too. Ooh, wow. Stuttgart went up too. Who scored the most for us? Hmm. Yeah, so me and Bayern gonna be. Okay. Oh yeah. Eat that person. Oh nah, Hamburg. Wow, he got 17 goals, 4 assists. Damn, that course went crazy too. What the hell? Damn, Drew retired. Oh wow, for 100. Oh my. Bad Madrid, man. At least we can say we lost to the Champions League winners. Like 1.5. Head over. Oh yeah. Ain't no way Biden about to go for him, bro. I thought Brenda was not on the team. What the hell? Like, what the? Oh, nah. We're canceling this one. I was like, yo, I did not sign those. They're trying to injure my players. I want to do that. See this. I thought we were that surgery. That's not. It's a whole new squad down here. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's a goal. Ooh, what a save. Ooh. That's what a goal. Ooh, that's the way started. Oh, good. Oh, I thought that's a goal from India. Oh wow. Ah. That looks like a balloon.
in his prime, because really there isn't any super big money fights out there for him. There's no real equivalent opportunities in the flyweight division or super fight level pay. All the boxers which we want to see Tank fight have moved up to 140 or 147. Tank's not going to chase him down, and the ones at lightweight left are either no names, upcoming prospects, or Shakur Stevenson. The only vague money fight left is Shakur. And even then, for how difficult that fight is, from Tank's perspective, it's probably not worth the money that's on the table currently. And even then, to make that fight happen, he would have to collaborate with the Saudis, which at the moment he doesn't seem keen to do. So with all this in consideration, the Paul fight really seems like his only option for a mega super payday. But I'm sure over the coming days we'll probably get a clearer outlook of what's truly happening with the case and what could be next for him. Will the rumoured Roach fight be cancelled? What are the conditions of his bail? Will we see him fight? I guess only time will tell. But now, as always, I want to hear your thoughts on the situation down below. What did you think about the news that broke today, and what do you see being next for Tank? Let me know all your thoughts. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really does a ton to help the channel. Yeah, thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the MLB All-Star Game happening next week, I figured it would be a good time to do a fun little video regarding potential future host MLB All-Star stadiums over the next 15 years from 2026 through 2040. The first few I am pretty confident on. Obviously 2025, which is this year, it will be at Truist Park. The first time Truist Park will be hosting an All-Star Game that is home of the Atlanta Braves. I do think there was a problem with the state of Georgia, so it delayed it a few years, but now this year the Pittsburgh Classic will be at Truist Park, which is a new MLB stadium relative opening less than a decade ago. Moving on to 2026, this has already been confirmed. The All-Star Game will be at Citizens Bank Park. That is home to the first of the Phillies. It's a nice location. It's a much good fan base as well. They've been a really good team recently, and so the All-Star Game is headed back to Philadelphia. That is a very satisfying spot for me, considering the fan base, considering how competitive the Phillies have been recently, and a pretty good ballpark. We're talking about the record league there. Moving on to 2027. It was between Wrigley Field and the Rogers Center, and I believe it will be Wrigley Field. So the All-Star Game going to Chicago. Illustrious, very fun with the Ivy and a very old stadium that's been renovated a few times. Most recently, most notably, the big scoreboards going up in the outfield. They will be getting an All-Star Game. It should be a fun environment, possibly some home runs over the stadium, onto the streets, maybe even onto the rooftop housing. But yeah, Wrigley Field has not hosted an All-Star Game in a while, and I'm sure MLB is very happy to go back to Wrigley. Moving on to 2028, I believe it will be at Rogers Center. Now, this is not confirmed, but because the 2027 game is between Rogers Center and Wrigley Field, and it looked like Wrigley Field got it, I think 2028 will be at Rogers Center of the Toronto Blue Jays in Canada. So when it comes to the Rogers Center, recent two-year renovation that cost over $300 million, where they reconfigured all of the outfield seating, they changed a bunch of the upper deck seating. This is a stadium that looks brand new from the original Sky Dome, which was multi-purpose, and MLB is going to reward the Blue Jays for the renovation. They will be hosting this game, I would project, in 2028. If it's not 2028, it's going to be before 2030, I would imagine. Moving on to 2029, I'm going to go with Fenway Park. So Fenway Park has not hosted a game in a very long time, and right now Fenway Park is the odds-on favorite. It is a little ways away, but it looks like either 2029 or 2030, the All-Star Game will be returning to Fenway with the Green Monster. By that point, they're going to have a huge renovation done outside of the stadium, which could maybe affect the sight line beyond the Green Monster. But Fenway Park, how about Wrigley Field and Fenway in 2 out of 3 years. Very interesting there if that happens with Wrigley in 2027 and Fenway in 2029, but I would say Fenway gets it in 2029. Moving on to 2030, it is Yankee Stadium. The new Yankee Stadium has never hosted an All-Star game, and originally I said, would they really go back-to-back Boston, New York? I think it'd be kind of cool if they did that. So for 2030, I'll go with Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium opening in 2009. Haven't hosted one, and at this point it'd be 21 years to 2030. I do think they for sure will get one. Of course, it is the massive market in New York City, and so for 2030 I'll go Yankee Stadium. Moving on to 2031, Oracle Park at Camden Yards. It has been forever since the Orioles hosted an All-Star game in the 1990s. I do think they will get it relatively soon. It could be earlier than 2031. At this point, you're just projecting, you're just guesstimating based off who hasn't really hosted recently. But when it comes to Oriole Park, at this point in 2031, it would have already received a pretty large renovation. They did move the wall back in left field. I mean, if they would have had the wall still all the way out, it would have been kind of hard for home runs for right-handed hitters. But you've got Utah Street, you've got the warehouse. There was a great home run derby back in the 90s here, and so Oriole Park at Camden Yards will definitely get another All-Star game probably within the next 5 or 6 years. 2031 I'm going with. It could be earlier than that, but by 2031 I would say for sure, especially if they get a big renovation, which they are rumored to be getting relatively soon to the tune of like $300 or $400 million. Moving on to 2032, I am going to go with Oracle Park. So this was formerly AT&T Park, home of the San Francisco Giants, hosted in the mid-2000s. So it's a pretty long gap going from like 07 to 2032, but Oracle Park would be an amazing host for the MLB All-Star Game. It is routinely a top 3, top 4 ballpark in baseball. It's got the beautiful scenery. You also have the home run derby aspect of hitting the ball into McCovey Cove. So I will say Oracle will get it in 2032, which is a pretty hefty waiting period from 2007 for a ballpark of its stature. Moving on to 2033, I'm going to say Comerica Park. Comerica Park is a stadium that hasn't received an All-Star game, if it's 2033, in almost 30 years, and they've got a stadium where they've moved their fences in. They did that pretty much right off after it opened. Comerica Park is kind of bland to me, but I do think they will be receiving an All-Star game at least by the mid-2030s. So for 2033, I'll go with Comerica Park. Moving on to 2034, I will be going with the Las Vegas Athletics new stadium. So I would imagine MLB would love to get to Vegas for an All-Star game as soon as possible. Maybe it happens earlier. The stadium is expected to open as early as 2028, so maybe it happens by 2031 or 2032, but I will project in this scenario 2034. Sometime in the early 2030s, we will start seeing the new ballparks host games, and you're talking about the A's new ballpark, the Royals new ballpark, maybe the A's new ballpark, and then you're looking at expansion teams, which I'll also list on this on here lower as well. Moving on to 2035, I'm going to go with PNC Park. So the last time PNC Park hosted was 2006, and PNC Park is top 3, top 2 park in all of baseball. You're going to give it a 30-year waiting period. They're definitely going to get PNC Park another All-Star game at least by the mid-2030s. So I'll go with 2035. Moving on to 2036, I'm going to go with Busch Stadium. Always a very, very professional stadium. St. Louis, good baseball town, even though the attendance has been a little bit off, at least the past few years. Still, compared to other cities, they do draw very well. So Busch Stadium, that would be a pretty solid waiting period for them if they got it in 2036. And it's a good stadium with a good home fan base. Moving on to 2037, I'm going to go with the Royals' new stadium, wherever that ends up being. The Royals are expected to get a new stadium by 2030. And at a 7-year wait period, you could go even earlier than 2037. They might want to break the new stadiums in earlier with All-Star games, but I will go the Royals' new stadium hosting in 2037. In 2038, I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Angels' new stadium. You would certainly imagine the Angels by 2038 would be moved out of Angel Stadium and into a new stadium, maybe some type of retractable roof stadium in the surrounding area. We will have to see. Although retractable roofs are out at this point, it would probably be a fixed dome stadium if they did go with the indoor aspect of it. But I think the Angels are going to get a new stadium sometime in the next decade, and it wouldn't surprise me if they wanted to go back to LA. They did recently do Dodger Stadium, so Angel Stadium, especially if they got a new one, wouldn't shock me in the late 2030s. Moving on to 2039, I'm going to go with new Nashville Stadium. So this would be an MLB expansion of Nashville and potentially Utah. And you could also see Utah hosting it if they got an expansion team. But I would expect MLB expansion to happen sometime in the late 2030s. So Nashville could get a game earlier, but in this case, I'll say 2039, just because it's very hard to predict, and there's a lot of other stadiums involved. I mean, they could get one in 2035, 2036. That's assuming a Nashville team even exists, but if it's a brand new stadium and it's a fan base that is young and emerging, it's not surprising if MLB wanted to infuse the fan base with an all-star game, which is always kind of a fun event that the host city advertises for like a year. So I'll say they end up hosting in 2039, and then finally 2040. I'm going to go with Citi Field. So at this point, Citi Field would have had a pretty lengthy break. They hosted around 2013, 2014, and I think 2040, they are doing a surrounding district renovation to Citi Field, which will certainly help the area. That's something that a lot of stadiums are now doing, kind of the ballpark district aesthetic. And so for 2040, I will say Citi Field, although that's 15 years away. Who knows by 2040? Either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you like the video down below. Also follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.
All right, it's time to talk about the U.S. national team. Now, look, I have expectations. Right? It's important to separate two different types of expectations. Okay? Because I think a lot of the things that have happened around the U.S. national team separate two different types of expectations. Okay? Because I think a lot of the things that have happened around the U.S. national team my first expectation of the U.S. national team is to not go into a World Cup and have no beat the favorite. Plus, of course, Mexico reaches its high watermark in terms of talent again because Mexico has been one of the best teams in the world. The expectation for the amount of resources, the amount of people, the sporting culture, the infrastructure, right, everything that the United States can put together, there is no excuse, really, for not being able to achieve being a team that is, at the very least, at a Croatia level, trying to solve much without I'm saying, the U.S. is a long way from ever being Germany or France, right? I would say probably that they're potentially going to miss a third straight World Cup, so it couldn't be the U.S., right? But the Brazils, the Argentinas even, that they are producing so many players. There's such an institutional, everything pushing in the right direction. They're always going to be great. The United States should be able to get to kind of that next level where we can at least make those teams sweat. If everything goes our way, we can get to a World Cup final like Croatia did, right? That sort of level of competitiveness is what that's my expectation. That's my long-term expectation. The U.S. should be for all of the reasons that I already mentioned. But I don't think that the Gold Cup that just happened, the Gold Cup the United States just lost to Mexico in the final 2-1 on the late. Right, which, let's be honest, the absolute best U.S. team has also done that in living memory plenty of times. Right? It's gone to the final World Cup, lost to Mexico. So even though Pulisic and McKinney and Vea and whatever, they weren't there, you still have this is a result of the United States is capable of getting these guys. But I think if you look at the actual level of the players that are in this team, right? And I do this for a living. Not as much recently. I've been MIA. I've been speculating about where exactly I have been. That's how you'd be able to buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or something with flatbed truck. Threes. Otherwise, it was
Molly Wild teams. That's such a good. I do this for a living. And there were guys that were on this U.S. national team that I never heard of in my entire life. I mean, no offense to Alex Freeman, right, who started at fullback basically the entire tournament. I didn't know who he was. The guy's got less than 30 appearances in MLS. Maybe he's cleared that by now, but less than 40. Right? This is not somebody that is tenured. Right? This is somebody that has just emerged onto the scene. Even somebody like Cfb Dyansty who plays at Cone. I didn't really know who he was. I never heard the name before. Maybe I should be following MLS more intently. Then I'd know who guys like Arston are. And they showed moments where they played well. But in some spots on this team that Pochettino, granted that Pochettino decided to call up, were spots that were given very intentionally to guys that could be on a meteoric rise. We're not sure. We're not sure if Alex Freeman is going to stall out as an above-average MLS fullback, or if this, him emerging as a good MLS fullback is going to be the beginning of a continued rise. We're not sure if Patrick Aguiman, who came in as the striker from Charlotte, is going to go over to Derby County and flame out, or if he's going to score 25 goals and work his way into Crystal Palace or something. You don't know. However unlikely that might sound to you, that is kind of the trajectory, right? That is a possibility. And what Pochettino did in the assembling of this Gold Cup team that the United States wheeled out was gave those guys an opportunity. But there's a flip side to that. This team was not very good relative to how good the U.S. national team can be. When you call up all of the guys that play in Europe, all of the guys that have years of experience playing in the national team, which is what this center back was able to deliver with Tim Ream and Chris Richards. Those two guys have been around the block. They both played years into the Premier League, years into the U.S. national team, and they are able to play at that level. And they know what it takes to play at that level. And I think having that pair in defense really helps. And then behind them, you have somebody like Freeze, who is the goalkeeper for this tournament. He's never played at that level. Sorry, apparently the second coming is happening, and the lights just coming in through the window like that. But I'm not surprised that the U.S. lost. People are asking me, right? I'm getting tweeted from some of my friends, right? Hey, I know this is a thing in the past, but they're tagging me on Twitter. They're going, hey, can't wait for your video on the U.S. I'm like, what do you want me to say? I think Mexico was the better team. I think the United States was far more in danger of getting knocked out way earlier in this tournament. The U.S. went to penalties with Costa Rica. The U.S. played against Guatemala in the semifinals and got outshot and outpossessed, I'm pretty sure. Now, granted, the U.S. scored 2 early goals, and so they were really just keeping the shape, but still, it's Guatemala. And Greg Berhalter was able to deliver dominant possession against teams like Guatemala 100 times out of 100. But I'm not really blaming Pochettino here either. I think Mauricio Pochettino realized something, and that was that the Gold Cup doesn't really matter. Sure, you want to win. You put the guys on the field, you want to win. It's the same way you tank in the NBA, where it's not like the guys on the court are trying to lose. You just get bad enough guys onto the court so you can get a better draft pick. This isn't exactly the same thing, but it's not like Diego Luna and all the guys out there on the field aren't trying to win the game. It's just he's picked a worse team. Because what he's trying to do is find the guys like Diego Luna that are able to separate themselves to make it to the World Cup team. Right? Find the guys that you're able to bring in as, this guy's going to be a backup. You have 26 guys on the World Cup team. The United States has, in my opinion, probably 10 to 15 guys that are automatic call-ups. No doubt, have to be there. Right? Guys that have Champions League experience, guys that have been to previous World Cups, guys that have to be on the team. Not because, they're holding anybody for ransom, but just if you're trying to win, they've got everything that you need to try to win at the level that, you need to play at, hosting a home World Cup. And this Gold Cup felt like Pochettino was trying to find the last 7 or 8 guys that are going to make that team based off how they responded to this environment. And I got damn close. I mean, the United States had the lead in this game. And there were controversies. I mean, don't get me started, right? Because I have to bring this up. So I didn't even, I was ready to film this video. I didn't even, actually pull this out. But this was not called a ball. If you haven't watched the game, watch right here. This guy comes in with a tackle, hums the ball right it's such a obvious team. It's if you can get a for a deflected header that happens to hit a hand that's like this while you're jumping in the air, this dude's falling and so it's it's because no argument exists. It's not it's for the animal space. Because we have online technology which is the United States gets that in the 60s and things change. And it's one of those East Coast maybe on the side. It's just the United States team into this tournament didn't go as well as what I could have they did. And I'm surprised that somebody came up with this name was it's pretty obvious that Mauricio Pochettino was trying to figure out which of these rising domestic guys, which these guys have maybe announced to play, second division in Germany, or something that might contribute to the team when it all the cards run the two. And this is halfway through the poker game. We're not going to figure out all the cards that Mauricio Pochettino is assembling until we get to next. Now, his hand might be shit. He might be assembling a terrible hand, and they puts it on the table and we get grouped. But we won't know, because the strategy since Mauricio Pochettino has come in is 3 games. 2026 in the summer, to be precise. And those 3 games haven't happened yet. And this Gold Cup was part of the process on the way to those 3 games. It should be viewed as such. All you want is for the U.S. not to get embarrassed, not to lose to Haiti, not to lose to Guatemala, to get to a point where they lost a game that we consider respectable. And losing in Mexico is respectable. Losing a final in Mexican team 2-1 late goal is perfectly respectable. Again, that's not my expectation for the U.S. overall. It's much higher than that. But in this tournament, Dyansty, I think, said it best. He's like, look, what you expect Mauricio Pochettino to do when you look at the tools that he's working with? I just don't know if he has the tools. And he selected those tools, and I believe he selected the strategy to try to identify guys he wants to break through. But this is not some end-of-the-world disastrous disappointment. This is a summer camp that went through Gold Cup that's going to help build a team that can go to the World Cup next year and hopefully go farther than people think that they will, and get the country behind them. And just do something. That would be great. Anything but nothing. But no, this Gold Cup was it wasn't a disaster. It was better than I thought it would go. I don't really say I want to, because clearly I want to. I'm going to do whatever I want with this channel. I wish I didn't want to. And I want to talk about it for a reason. It's probably different than a lot of you will expect. I don't know. Because, like, Diogo Jota died. And which sucks. Obviously. Massively. For anybody that actually knows him, anybody that's experienced death in their life, it's so weird and abrupt. And you just catch yourself randomly. Yeah, I mean, it sometimes hits you years later where you just see something or think about something, and then it just kind of gets to you again, right? But everybody kind of deals with it in its own way. And Diogo Jota was obviously somebody that had a positive impact on a lot of people's lives in Portugal and like Liverpool, obviously. It's the way people deal with death. It's always almost been interesting to me. Now, obviously, I wish everybody could stay alive forever and nothing bad would ever happen. Bad things do happen and people die, right? And I got to go through a couple people in high school who kind of died. And seeing how everybody reacts to it. And basically everybody reacts to it in a different way. So I just wanted to do something that's going to be very difficult, which is try to kind of unpack that and hope that all of us can come to a bit of a better understanding about what's going on here. Because first of all, it's not about me at all, nor should it be. I never met Diogo Jota. I'm not going to pretend that, even though I'm obviously sad for him and his family and his kids and whatever, that it has some massive emotional trauma for me. If you were that emotionally affected by every person that died, even every professional athlete that died, that would be a hard way to live. Fortunately, we're not wired that way, and you're not forced to kind of think about all of the things that are happening. But it's, like I said, it's not about me. Right? It should be about making sure that the people that are affected by it in that way are taken care of in the right way. You know, even people that maybe they're lonely that didn't know him, but for whatever reason, the way he died, or just because of how important he was to this moment in their lives, or watching his highlight videos or whatever, they're still incredibly sad about it. That's okay. I'm just talking about literally just for me, right, with that earlier sentence. But there's a couple of different incidents I wanted to unpack. The first one was a touch of class from this Everton fan who joined Liverpool supporters in laying tributes for Diogo Jota. And then there was a very, very liked tweet where it said, "Never underestimate the human race's inherent desperation for attention and validation. Such performative nonsense, wear a normal shirt and pay your respects quietly like a normal person, you toss her." I disagree with that. I mean, it is entirely possible that the person that went to the memorial wearing an Everton shirt really just did it because they're a narcissist and they really wanted the attention, and they thought that this was a good way to get it. But we don't know that, because I think that it is a nice gesture to wear an Everton jersey, the jersey of your hated rival, and to go to the memorial and leave something and say, like, we're grieving with you. That's a nice gesture. I don't see any way around that, where you would make the conscious decision to put on the Everton shirt not because you wanted that narcissistic stuff, which again is possible. Maybe this guy really wanted that and didn't care about the gesture at all. But you can also reach for that jersey and put it on and, you know, be like, well, I want to show that Everton fans are grieving too, and our thoughts are with the families, and our thoughts are with the people that are affected, right? I think that in times like these, people go for giant, kind of grandiose slam dunks and statements about what people should be doing and what people shouldn't be doing, and there's basically no gray area and no leeway for how to do it. There's absolutely none at all. Where in this instance, it's entirely plausible the guy's doing it to show that Everton fans are also grieving for those affected and trying to honor the memory of Diogo Jota. Because there's a difference between those two things as well. To go back to what I was talking about earlier, there's a difference between saying, it's not about me, there are people that are way more affected by this. Like, I think I tweeted when I first heard about the news, is, wow, I can't believe that happened. You got to be thankful for every day, and my thoughts are with his family, right? That sort of vibe. But there's also that you want to honor the memory of the player. You want to make sure that you don't do anything to... That's a good way to think about it. You don't want to say anything so off-color or do anything so off-color that if his wife or kids happen to see it, that they would be affected in a negative way. You want to honor the memory of somebody who died. That's just something that feels like the right thing to do to me. You know, leave flowers outside the stadium is even just a sign to his family of how much you appreciated how well he played for Liverpool, or how much of a positive impact he had, right? Honoring the memory being different than just feeling bad. No, I'm just a dude. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a dude that's had to deal with death at various points in my life, as everybody does. Nobody gets through life without having to deal with death. Bad news. I like how the siren came on right as I said that. It's like they know. All right, siren's gone. There is, however, an example of, I think, one of those things that this does not appropriately honor the memory, and I want you to be able to identify it and deal with it. And that actually comes from a YouTuber. So the YouTuber is actually a dude named S2G. I've interacted with him once or twice. Always been really impressed with his commitment, his editing, his ability to take kind of the simple concepts of EAFC careers and rebuilds and stuff and turn them into YouTube videos that clearly a bunch of people love to watch. But about 2 days after Diogo Jota died, he did a video called I Replayed the Career of Diogo Jota, which is diabolical. I mean, that is, in terms of decision-making, just about the worst decision-making that I think you could possibly have. I don't think you could have done it much worse than that. So he does different things like this. I replayed the career of certain players. But to do it 2 days after, it is so incredibly off-color. And this is kind of the sort of thing that I'm talking about. Like, even if you just titled the video, this was the other instance, right? I said I saw 2 instances, or a couple instances. This is the other instance I saw in terms of reaction to what happened to Diogo Jota and his brother, right, and his family. This is just wrong. Right? If he'd done the title, like, I just wouldn't have done it. I just would not have done it. And I know a lot of other people just wouldn't have done it and wouldn't touched it with a 10-foot pole. And the lizard brain of YouTubers, what's going on here, and I have this brain too sometimes, right, is the name is getting a lot of recognition, right? A lot of people are talking about Diogo Jota, so I'm going to try to capitalize on that name being very popular, right? And it is a good trait to have as a YouTuber most of the time. If something's popular, if something's popping off, if Mbappe just moved to Real Madrid, make a video about Mbappe's career playing out at Real Madrid, right? That sort of vibe. But to do it when somebody has died, and to not do it in, I'm trying to think of a way that would make it acceptable, but like, I played out the rest of Jota's career would also be incredibly insensitive. But, you know, the title and thumbnail would have to be something like, in honor of Diogo Jota, I try to recreate his best goals. That would work. That would have been your ability to capitalize on the popularity of the name and then not make it seem insensitive, where this just did. Now, he starts the video, right, with this kind of little in memoriam bit. Right, it does not last long, such is the way with YouTube, and then he started getting a ton of hate. The video got downvoted all over the place, and then he said he was donating the money that the video made to charity because people were pointing out that the video was monetized, so he's basically monetizing Diogo Jota's death. He claims that he then donated that money to charity in what ended up being a community forum post, which is the friendliest possible place he could have posted this. I know, as a content creator, throwing this up on Twitter, putting this on Instagram, it would have been more of a war zone. This is home field right here to be posting this as a community post. He has since attached, after it was initially pointed out that there was no proof of the donation, he has since attached proof of the donation, so he has basically attempted to solve that over. So do I think S2G is a bad guy? No. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he was just in such YouTube mode that the reaction to it helped snap him out of it. Now, he might be a bad guy. I don't know. I've never met the guy. I've talked to him twice. But I don't want to make it sound like S2G is the worst guy in the world. I just want to say that I agree and I find this stuff uncomfortable and that people really, in my opinion, shouldn't do this. Everybody should be able to grieve in their own way. But I think the real important thing to stick on, and fuck football, right? But if you're dealing with death, acknowledge that everybody's going to deal with it in their own way. Some people are going to seek attention from it. Some people are going to want to be left alone. Some people are going to be very analytical about it, like S2G was in this particular instance. Some people are, going to be offended by everything that they disagree with in terms of how people are responding to it, and everything in between. And the most important thing that you can do is try to give people grace. Try to give people that are actually affected by it, that live in the community, that are a fan of the team, that are, to just give them a leeway. And I think most importantly, if I can try and affect change in the world at all by anybody watching, don't make it about yourself. Because it's not. Right? Somebody died. It's about them and their family and anybody else that's more directly affected by that. And if you happen to be in that, make sure that you get all the help and support that you need. But don't make this video. And, don't jump to the conclusion that everybody's acting in the worst interest all the time, because then that just starts a shit-throwing fight, when really what we should be doing is all shutting up and showing our support and appreciation for the person that was Diogo Jota. Because I always hoped I'd get straight with him one day. He seemed like a nice guy, and now that's never going to happen. And I just hope that his family and friends have the right people around him to try and get over something that's hard to imagine.
One of my favourite things about football is the tribalism that it brings. Usually to do with competitive league positions or rivalries, but some strange reason there is this strange tribalism that you cannot say that someone's kit looks bad, otherwise you must have an agenda against their club and you hate them and you should die. They're going to be ranking each Premier League home kit over than Bournemouth because they are losers and they can't still put a kit up in mid-July. They don't even deserve to be here anyway. But considers Bournemouth, they'll probably be in the middle like usual. Comment down below your favourite kit in Premier League this year, and also your least favourite, your worst kit from the Premier League this year. Like and subscribe. Let's hit 2,000 likes, and there's all designs for the best football prints, all made by myself. Use code VISA for 15% off all items. Let's go to the worst one, which is, what is this? Lads, yeah, Brentford. Now, I got a bit of stick by some Brentford fans because I wasn't a big fan of their last 2 years. I didn't really like the gradient black, the red to black thing. I felt like it was unnecessary. I also think the sponsor's quite ugly. There's no gradient, so fair enough. But, I mean, if you just took away the badge and maybe put some random seconded Danish sign on there, I would probably think it made sense. I know they're going for like a retro theme. It's just the black collar detail thing. It's just not for me. I'm also not a big fan of the sponsor. I still think it's not the most popular sponsor in the entire league. They also like a cut halfway through the sleeve, which doesn't feel like it should be necessary. It looks like it's missing things. I must clarify this. This isn't the worst kit I've ever seen. Standard of pretty much every Premier Club, all of these kits are relatively okay to good. Okay, this is for me isn't bad. It's not like the worst kit I've ever seen. It's just not for me. And if you see the second players, then again, it's just black on the mission thing and sleeve. And also like this kid, but I just can't. It's too. Is it such a thing as too much? Because we've hit too much. It's just too much. I think this is like a perfect you have a love it or you hate it kid, and for me, I don't hate it. It's not the worst kid ever, but I just think there's too much going on here. What is wrong? Just a simple red and blue stripes, It's been a while since they've had a just standard red and blue stripes. It's been a long time since there's that player. I just don't think it. But hey, you may love it. It looks like a walking piece of candy, which is accurate because Mateta is a sexy man. That's the class guy. I don't know how I feel about this kid. I just feel like there's something missing. It's not contained at all. There's just no blue connection to the sides. I like the collar and the sleeves. I like the pattern they've got there. I think that's quite nice. The sponsor isn't anything to scoff at either. It does look like it's a different colour, a little shade of difference here. I'm looking at last year's kit, and I really like this. I thought this was really nice, and I'm comparing it to this year's kit, and it feels like something's off. You can't look at this kit here and look at this kit here and tell me there's not a significant downgrade. And that's for Spurs, right? I think this would be where it has been in the rankings, 16th, better than their position last year, of course. I don't hate it. I still think the red AIA annoys me. The kind of design element to the sleeves, I just think would look nicer if it was actually some kind of blue. I guess it is, but very, very pale. It's more grey to me than anything else. I don't think it's awful. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I liked the one they had last year. I thought it looked really nice. We have like a little side-by-side here of last year's to this year's. And we see an upgrade there, personally, but that's just me. 15th place, we have Chelsea. Now, to clarify, this is no longer in bad kit territory, it's just in, average. This is what we put as a 5 out of 10. Last year's I was a bit weird with the kit, but it grew me all the time. I can't imagine it's grown on me though. Like, I would say last year's, looking back at it, as an actual kit, was actually a much better kit than what this one is here. I named it across kind of pattern everything playing in the shirts. Of course, Mentor is in the local area around there, and there's patterns there, and I think even the shorts as well. It tries to round the entire kit. There's some better marketing, possibly, but marketing can make it better, and I think this one makes it a bit worse. Just in a feeling that it's right. Again, being behind that, I should just be small to my kit. I just think it's okay. I've got some good kits here now, because I want to hold my opinion on this until I see it actually in person. From what I can see, it could be a bit more out there. We've not seen an actual image of the kit in person yet, but this is what it will look like. I think it'll be, again, another solid kit. It could be even a bit higher up once I see an actual version of it in person. I may be able to put it a bit higher. Speaking of OK shirts, Fulham is also in the category of there's not an actual in real life version of it yet, so I'm going to put it next to Sunderland here. It's going to go on the Adidas template. I typically quite like the Adidas template, so I think this will actually look quite nice with the sponsor, of course. Being compared to last year's kit, I prefer last year's kit more to this. It's got the sleeve, which is fully, black and the red detail there as well. 5, 6 out of 10 kit, not bad. It's just solid. Now, Everton's kit is perfectly in the middle, solid, 6 out of 10. The pattern is not bad. It could be maybe hate it. It's excellent behind me, and it makes sense for us. It makes sense for the box as well. The sponsor, of course, not a big fan, of course, but detail wise, it's all the pattern, and I think it works. I like the pattern. I do. It makes sense. So I think it's going to be just in the mid-tier category. I think the mid-tier category got right in there. Again, 6 out of 10. It is a relatively normal Brighton kit. I've seen some Albion fans that I know not be a big fan of this. I don't think you can go too much wrong with this stuff. It does appear to be one strange detail where the collar is bigger on one side compared to the other, which annoys me quite a bit. Okay, so from here on out, every kit from here is a kit which I like. I think every kit here is good. So even though it may be I think we're on number 10 right now, these are good kits, in my opinion. 7 out of 10 or higher. I'm putting Burnley here. Now, I think Burnley could be higher, but also just the idea of not looking biased, I'm going to put it here, because I do think there are other kits that people may like more. I think the pattern of this kit, I'm wearing it right now, you can't really see the pattern too well, or you can maybe slightly. I think this is a very good kit. For me, it's one of my favourite kits that we've had. The sponsor I can't get out of my mind though. It's literally a random company over in Indonesia or Thailand somewhere that doesn't even exist in the UK. The shade of claret is a little bit more different, so to Burnley fans, people have been a bit annoyed that they believe that we've changed that colour scheme a bit more to more purple. I still think this is just a darker shade of claret in my opinion. I'm going to put it here. I want to put it higher, but I've been told that I'm being biased. I'm going to put Manchester United here. Again, I think it's solid. It's not the best United kit I've seen in recent years. I still think there's been others that I like a bit more. But with the Adidas template, with the colours of it, the sponsor looks nice. There's a bit of a pattern going on to the sleeves as well with the trim finish. It is overall a nice looking kit. Now we've got City, and again, for me, it's a good kit. I like the colour scheme. You can't really go wrong. They've gone for a bit more of a brighter blue. It reminds me of kind of Leroy Sané, Sterling season. I like the little sachet, little idea they've gone for it as well. But I still think all around it is a bit basic. I still think there could be a bit more they can do. But I think all around it works. You've seen that, of course, on the actual players of Club World Cup, and yeah, it stands out. But it could be called a little bit bland other than the sachet part itself. Next up is Leeds United. As an actual kit, very good kit. People may say it's a bit more basic, but
I don't know, man. I think it works. The Red Bull logo makes it stand out so much more. Like, I think that's a really nice addition they've got to it, this new sponsorship. And I like the actual pattern of the sleeve and the collar, which actually relates to, I believe, the tunnels and around Ellen Road itself. But yeah, as a full kit with the big blue stripes as well, it contrasts so massively. I think it's a solid kit. So yeah, even though again it may not be the top 5, it's still a good kit before I got people having a go at me. Next up will be Aston Villa. I love it. It's very, very similar to their kit last year. It's just in a new